It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 14th of April. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather looking really quiet this week. Remember, in mid-April, we can see some very crazy, violent weather this time of the year, but things look calm, which is good. Maybe a few sprinkles early tomorrow morning for North Alabama. Here's the deal. The upper air look this morning. We have a shortwave trough over the northern states, and that'll be pushing a surface front in here tomorrow morning. Limited moisture, no dynamic support, and again, nothing more than sprinkles along the front. And anytime you can have a front in mid-April like that, you'll take that as a win. We'll check the National Radar Composite this morning. Pretty quiet. Got a few showers out across the nation's heartland. Temperatures all over the board this morning. This is another good reason why it's kind of hard to use one number when it comes to forecasting a low on a morning like this. You've got 48 for Anniston. You've got 61 just down the road in Birmingham. We've got low 60s in Huntsville, then 50s in South Alabama. 54 for Montgomery, Dothan, and Mobile. There's the watch warning map today, very quiet. However, later today, there could be a few severe storms over parts of West Virginia and some of the adjacent states. How about that for an interesting day one? Tomorrow, no severe storms expected across the country. Same thing on Wednesday. But on Thursday, we have a risk of severe storms over parts of Iowa and some of the adjacent states. And on day 5, which is Friday, we have a risk of severe storms from near Midland, Odessa, Texas, up to Chicago and Detroit in advance of a surface front. But again, the severe storm threat will be north and west of Alabama for a while, thanks to a ridge building in here. And that's going to keep the big rains north and west of Alabama for a while. This is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Monday morning of next week. And basically nothing for most of Alabama. How about that? Again, there could be a few sprinkles tomorrow morning over the northern counties of the state, but looks pretty dry considering the fact this is typically a very stormy and active month. So let's take it day by day. Model fans. Here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run, 4 o'clock this afternoon. Got a ridge over the Gulf. Got a shortwave trough to the north and a surface front that's coming down through parts of Ohio, Indiana, southern Indiana, and southern Illinois. Let's go to the high-resolution HER model. This is valid after midnight tonight, early tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. And you can see those sprinkles over the Tennessee Valley. And really, that's about it. So if you happen to be up early tomorrow morning before sunrise, you might see a few raindrops in Huntsville, Athens, Scottsboro, the Shoals, maybe down to Cullman and Gadsden, but not much at all. And then tomorrow, after some morning clouds, the sky becomes sunny. Now, today will be in the 80s, a very warm day. Tomorrow, the high will be closer to 70. We'll see about a 10 to 13 degree drop with a north breeze. This is Wednesday. The day will be sunny. Now, Wednesday morning, it'll be cool. We'll be in the 40s to start the day. Maybe some upper 30s for the colder pockets, but the high will be in the 70s. This is Thursday, another sunny day. The high will be in the upper 70s and low 80s. And Friday, dry and warm. Everybody in the 80s. What about the weekend, you ask? All right, this is Saturday. Looks warm and dry. Highs up in the mid-80s. Showers and thunderstorms well to the north and west. This is Sunday. Now, evidence the little moisture return could bring a few isolated showers to southwest Alabama Sunday, but again, not much rain. Most of the state dry, partly sunny with highs in the 80s. And if this verifies, there might be some severe storms out across parts of Missouri, Arkansas, eastern Texas, south and east of that surface low that's over Kansas. And a week from today, this is Monday, the 21st of April, we've still got that ridge over Florida. And again, that will deflect most of the dynamic support for big storms north and west of the state. However, a weak front will be drifting in here with some chance of showers. So the next meaningful chance of showers should be about a week away, and even that's kind of iffy. So let's go out 10 days, Wednesday, April 23rd. And again, a little shortwave trough, and that could produce a few showers at this point. So again, next week there certainly could be some rain back in here, but still we see really no evidence of any severe threat for the next 10 days or so. Here's rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. You can see we're flatlined here for a while. but evident showers could come back next week. This is the rain valid through April 29th. And the green line is the mean. It's up there between 1.5 and 2 inches. So 80s today, but then notice the drop. The high tomorrow near 70. Low 70s on Wednesday. And again, notice that 44 Wednesday morning. And that might be the last morning we'll be in the 40s for a while. And you can see all the 80s by Friday, the weekend, and through next week. And the latest long-range guidance, April 21st through April 27th, solidly in the red with the ridge. Temperatures above average, and again, that ridge should hold most of the severe weather threats north and west of the state for the latter half of April. Is the tornado season over yet? No. Remember, it runs through May, November through May, but looks quiet for a little bit at least. Had the full moon over the weekend, Saturday night. The full pink moon. Now, that's not because the moon appears pink, and it actually does appear pink in this photograph, but it's because of the blooming plants that are seen, according to legend. But looked good. The sky was clear. Always fun to look up and see that bright moon beaming down in the sky. And a nice sunset last night across Alabama. Had some high-altitude clouds and spots, giving the sky that nice texture as the days continue to stretch out. And that'll be the case until the summer solstice in June. So that is going to wrap up the weather. Let's check the schedule this week. Going to be in Hamilton this morning, home of the Aggies, Hamilton Elementary School. Tomorrow going to be in Talladega for Salter Elementary School. And I've got a senior adult event in Anniston, and then Calera Elementary School, a 3-for-1 special tomorrow. Wednesday, going to be in Tuscaloosa for a big homeschool group at Valley View Baptist Church. Thursday, going to be in Fort Payne, DeKalb County at Little Ridge Intermediate School. Looking forward to that. And then Friday, the Harris Early Learning Center in Birmingham. And then Saturday, hey, we've got a book signing. We do, and this Saturday we're going to be in Tuscaloosa. How about that? Let me get the details here to be sure that I've got it right. We're going to be in Tuscaloosa from 10:30 until 12:30. It looks like I've lost my notes here. But it's going to be at a local coffee shop. Here we go. Just Love Coffee. Had to dig through about a million messages here. Just Love Coffee, University Boulevard, 10:30 until 12:30. And if you've never been to one of these, we have a lot of fun. We have, of course, all the books. We have the shirts. And we take a lot of pictures, and we have a lot of fun. And for those that don't know, I moved to Tuscaloosa as an older child. I'm originally from Greenville, which is in Butler County in South Alabama. Would move to Tuscaloosa as an older child. So I have a lot of friends there, and look forward to seeing a lot of old connections. So Tuscaloosa, Just Love Coffee, Saturday from 10:30 until 12:30. And hey, it's Monday night. Don't forget Weather Brains tonight. I think we're on episode 1004 now. Wow. The weekly show for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. 7 o'clock Central Time, youtube.com/weatherbrains. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.